Whipped Willigan Manor. Whipped Willigan has lowered a rum-running ladder. It leads up to his study on the second floor. A spark still lingers in Willigan's sea-green eyes, despite the efforts of his wife to douse it.
Do not relinquish this spot. Hold here.
Consider it done.
The map. Pirate's Guide to Stand-Up Comedy.
Oi, what can I get ya?
What be the meaning of this? When Grogbeard signaled me to let down the ladder, I assumed it was just to smuggle me another flask of rum. But this? Bless his sudden heart, this looks like a proper escape attempt.
Okay, why exactly are you trying to escape?
Yar. I was the first mate of Governor Blackeye himself while he still sailed and captained me own ship for many a year thereafter. But then I made the mistake of setting down and taking the governor's daughter for a while. Marry the governor's daughter sounds like quite the feather in the cap. What makes you think it was such a bad idea? A fearsome shrew she turned out to be, and her sisters beat up at her. No more rum for me now, no more bawdy nights down at the Cutlass. She even took me booty and sold it for half its worth. She has me whipped, lass. That be why I must escape.
Do you have any booty?
Alas, no. My wife confiscated it on our very wedding day, and sold it for half of its true worth. The trade in booty has been restricted ever since, with little more than a flask of rum smuggled to me out of Grogbeard's pity. Perhaps once I escape.
Okay, how can I help you escape?
When I married her, my wife took what little I held dear in life and hid it all on the floor of this here house. Together with her wretched sisters, she patrols the corridors, mindful that they might be discovered and returned into my keeping. Would you like me to feast on their flesh? Eat them? Oh, goodness no. I dare say even the likes of ye would only choke on them with going down. There be only 3 items that I truly need. Me pirate garb, me cutlass, and the fine leather boots. Find them below and deliver them to me, and I'll be in your debt. Just don't let the lasses catch ye, mind, or they'll kick you out of and hide me treasures all afresh.
So it's a hide-and-seek game. Need to get to the 3 items before I'm discovered. Why don't you just escape out the window right now?
I'd hope. And run through the streets of Spindrift Town in me pajamas without the proper regalia to mark me as a noble privateer. They would think me mad, and I'd be the laughing stock of every ship. No, lass, I escape in honor or not at all.
Well, in some ways this is good for me. I'm a fairly good stealth guy, and I think I have
Do not relinquish this spot. Hold
I have
here.
an invisibility potion too. Good music choice for this area. Doom and gloom. Fanny. Whipped Willigan's wife sniffs the air suspiciously. I hope she doesn't see you, or smell you for that matter. I owe you, Crockett. We'll systematically go through everything.
Get some sense about you, Millie, fool! Take a look at yourself!
1, 2, maybe 3 rooms of interest here. 4, not that many anyway. Need to see her patrol pattern. Fanny's sister. Whipped Willigan's sister-in-law reminds you of a little teapot short and stout.
Fool and a half! You've no mind about you at all!
Golden what's it? To get out of here before Fanny comes. Right.
Get some sense about you, Millie, fool! Take a look at yourself!
Whipped Willigan's pirate garb. This is a risky place to go, not now that the other sister-in-law is here. So, ooh, that's a dead end. So that's the only place we can really escape to then. We just need to avoid the last sister and we should be good to get the last item. Oh shit. It's your patrol route. She's protecting that corner. So that's the likely place to find an item.
Get some sense about you, Mrs. Fool. Take a look at yourself.
Letter of Marquis. Another one.
You've proven quite the dunce. I've expected more from the likes of you.
Rubbish. Probably the best place to get around her. So patrol here, then we will use that opportunity to get to the corner. We also saved in a place where we have plenty of time to go somewhere else if this doesn't work. I don't want to close the door, that way I might not be able to spot when she patrols past us. Clear that, then just back to the second floor. Why is she taking so long? And I can't see a hint of her. The worry is that she's not here anymore. Reflex saving throws improved. Praise and bonus. Whipped Willigan's fine leather boots are a little less fine now than they have been in his prime. The leather has cracked with age and mildew is beginning to overtake the cuffs. Hey, where is that gorilla of a woman? How did she just suddenly disappear entirely? Oh shit.
Get some sense about you, middling fool. Take a look at yourself.
This basically leaves the fighting ring as the only place left. This is probably the one thing it's gonna be the toughest for me. I don't really have hit points and I have enough levels that the enemies could be very, very dangerous. Okay, clear opening. Need to wait for her to go somewhere else though. Mission successful.
At their throats, cut them down!
Oi, what can I get ya?
Here's your pirate garb.
A pirate garb? Ah, it has been a while since I last wore it. She fits a little tighter here since me wife washed all the sweat and sea salt of it. Buckbeard did well to choose ye lass, and ye have my thanks for this. It still looks fine, Willigan, don't you worry. Me cutlass and fine leather boots still be at large. There be no telling where me wife has hidden them down below, but I'd be the laughing stock of Spindrift if I were to leave this house without them.
Here are the fine boots.
Aha, ye bring a smile to an old man's face, ye do. My, how the leather cracks with age. No matter, I know a tincture or whale blubber and cod liver oils, it will supple them up and make them gleam like they was new again.
Here's your cutlass.
Me cutlass. The blade be duller than I remember, but 'tis nothing a proper whetstone cannot fix. Ye do me proud, pirate, me and Grockbeard both. That is fine steel, Mr. Willigan. It brings you honor. Avast, man the sails and clear the decks. Whipped Willigan be whipped no more. Come ye noble privateers, this time we break ourselves free of this conjugal confinement. Smell that salt air. It be good to be alive, me hearties, and I be forever near them. I must make me merry way to the monkey's cutlass and pass all me gratitude to Grockbeard as well. If ye have need of me, ye can find me there.
I have a lot of crap I need to get rid of, but I think I had an IOU with Grockbeard. Oh, fuck me. I had a map in the Willigan Manor. First point on the map is Candelabra, 65 paces northwest of your current location. That's probably there somewhere. Question is, can I just walk here now without being spotted, or is that still a actual risk? Conde and Labra. "29 paces southeast to get to the bookshelf." I don't recall this bookshelf. 35 paces east to Potted Lands. "24 paces southwest to Chandelier." "17 south to the Loom." Final point. 32 west of your current location. A oven marks the spot.
You've proven quite the dunce. I'd have expected more from the likes of you.
Is this supposed to be the oven? No, that's an oven. Suction goblet and a cloak. It doesn't really matter what the cloak is. I'm the only one who even has a cloak. So we definitely will have a use for it regardless. Also, how many other types of maps did we have? Pretty sure I was supposed to check that at some point. We have 1 of 4. We have more than 1. 4 of 4. Only 2. Go get the IOU from the bartender. Then I'll identify them and sell all our excess crap.
Well met.
The hero of Springdrift returns. Whipped Willigan be his own mate again. Thanks to this lass here. Drinks all around, for I've tapped another keg and the crocks on the house.
IOU in your name.
Well, stick a thorn in my forehead and call me a narwhal. I didn't know if that was ever coming back. Here, let me see if I've got anything right and proper hidden behind the bar. Boy, how's this then?
Boatswain's uniform. So armor is just what you usually get from these. Boatswain. +2, cold resistance, dark vision, clothing piece, decent cold clothing piece. Right. I shouldn't have that many unidentified items, but I should have a couple at least. Swashbuckler's Cape. Slashing resistance. Slashing immunity 10%. It's not great, but better than nothing. that all I had? Not exactly a huge loss if that's the case, but still. From your store.
Well met.
These offering a huge amount of cash. Cheap potions. Cure serious wounds. Cure critical wounds. I'll buy a couple potions of clarity. I think I used up a couple. And thanks to those potions used, we took down what looked like to be a lich. It wasn't a proper lich, but still. Impossible opponent with an aura of fear. I think I'll buy some cure serious wounds potions. I mean, we're not gonna get them any cheaper than this. Right. Now, excess crap. Have plenty of it. Golden watts it and things like that. There doesn't seem to be any purpose with these. Suction cup goblets? Sound burst. Single use. Why is it so expensive though? Just a sound burst. Silken sash, not a good one. Appraisal +2 would get us better prices, but I don't give a crap. Does have a saving throw reflex improved, so even but we have better belts than our guys. Swashbuckler scale 5500, not a bad one. Root sling, probably not going to use it. Stowaways, how about you go away? Massive amount of entry space wasted on those. Saving throws 42. No. Price fishes. Why in the hell do I store these? $6,600. I'm never gonna use this. It's a solid piece of clothing, but it's still something I'm not gonna use. This is again a fine item, but it takes so much inventory space compared to what it actually does. Mexican silver. Not that valuable. I don't really see the point of it. Takes a decent amount of entry space and it's sort of irrelevant. We could sell the extra navigational charts. Was that it? There's just traps here. Okay, it still gives us 20,000, and we still have a decent amount of equipment we can dump in an emergency situation to get funds. I was wondering what to do. Should I continue upgrading equipment? I would add something maybe to the armor or the shield. Armor could probably get some sort of a... Regeneration is nice, but we don't really need it. Spell resistance might be okay. It's not that big of an advantage in most situations though. And we rely on reflex saving throws to avoid damage. Universal saving throws might be much more valuable really. Protects you from instant loss or death abilities and reduces damage. With a rogue it's usually 0 damage too if you make the saving throws. Alternatively, push the armor class to 30. We are going to the fight club after all, so extra point in shield armor class would be very useful. We'd also try to upgrade to rapier further. Enchantment points 3 is nice, but if we could add some kind of elemental damage to this, that would be amazing. It would also do double damage on critical hits with elemental damage, so it would double that extra damage. Anything but lightning. I don't recall the options anymore. Armor class bonus, saving throws, +2 universal, that's a cheap as shit option. Only 5,000, if you want +2 universal anything, that's fairly expensive, and this would be on another item. Spell resistance 10 isn't all that powerful. Any spell that's really troublesome will more or less go through it anyway. I think I'll take the saving throws. Makes it easier for me to avoid spells and poisons and such. It's only 5,000. Reflex saving throw 15. Fortitude crap, will of crap. But they were much worse without the +2 from that item. So almost at 0. Yeah, because I'm getting a wisdom negative on will. Anything else? We each have about 15,000, yeah. We could upgrade the weapon further, but actually I don't know. It was 3 enchantments at maximum at one point, then it was upgraded to 4. But I'm not sure which system this game uses. We could at least test it out, there's no harm in that. More or less want to see, can I add another property to this? Acid is better than cold, fire or electric. Electric I want to avoid because our opponent is has a storm theme, so they might be very resistant or immune to electrical things. Acid works on most things. And I upgrade it further. Okay. Just keeps adding this shit to it. Okay, there doesn't appear to be any kind of a real limit to that then. Or if it is, it's so high and that it's not much of a limit. But the important thing is that it makes it trivial to add the elemental damage to it. There's no reason not to add it because I can still continue to enchant it after that. Acid it is. Right. We more or less doubled the damage the sword will do on normal hits, and a further added damage what it will do on critical hits. So it's a very good weapon now. Very, very good. Pushing the enchantment bonus further is the main goal at this, because we want the attack bonus to go as high as possible, so we can get those critical hits constantly. And every point added also again gets doubled when we do those critical hits. And I still have 8,000 gold, so I'm not exactly poor. Things looking good for us. Warehouse probably has fighting challenges, so I'll leave things here. And I'm going to try to add the goddamn colors to the cloaks, which I always forget. So I need to do it now, otherwise I'm gonna forget it again. It's when you stare at the game from this distance, it doesn't really matter if the colors work properly or not.